Okay. Okay, looking nice. The camera is not zoomed up. It's actually looking decent. But again, I have to work with my very broken ring light. I hate that the screen looked dark. Like, I'm like, why does the screen have such shadows? Like, it's really late right now. It's literally 11:15 p.m. So I'm up late. I'm playing with makeup late, but what else could I do? Because it's like, you know, we're inside and stuff. I hope I don't have to restart this live stream. I'm trying to get this camera situated, y'all. Okay, this is as straight as it gets. And Ringo is always asleep, as you can see in the background. Let me wake him up. Wake up, Ringo. Wake up, Ringo. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live show. And you are now watching Candace and Ringo Star. And in today's live stream, I'm honestly just playing in makeup, playing in old palettes that I have not actually played in a long time. And I just kind of like been, you know, like how can I say this? Like focusing on me, getting back into my whimsy. Like I've already been like, you know, focused on my whimsy and stuff like that. But I, um, you know, definitely been like playing with makeup more. I want to get better at eye makeup. I know a lot of people are saying that eye makeup's out and the clean girl aesthetic is in, but I don't know. In Texas, I see a lot of people still doing the eye makeup look. Like, yes, there's people that's doing the clean girl aesthetic, but you know, it's kind of like a 50-50 thing. Like 60% of Houston women we wear like full makeup, full glam, and then the other half do the clean girl aesthetic. And I love both makeup styles. And like, y'all may not know, but for a long time, I used to do the Korean style makeup all the time. The urijang, it used to be like the urijang makeup style. And it was because when I was younger, I was so obsessed with Korean music and culture to the point where I tried to speak English very little and speak Korean most of the time. Like, that was me so much of my life. And and what can I say? Yeah, I loved Korean culture so much when I was a child. And you know, I feel like I used the wrong word because I was saying like obsessed, but like, you know, I had Korean mutuals, a lot of Korean friends, and they actually liked, you know, how much I appreciated the Korean culture. And it was more like cultural appreciation than like appropriation and stuff like that. But in today's video, I am going to be playing in my makeup, child. I'll be playing in my makeup, and then I'm going to film another YouTube video. Before today, I'm just like, you know, just live doing my thing. And to everyone, all 30 of y'all viewers, thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining the live stream, y'all. My name is Candace Charm. I am an independent recording artist, a storyteller, and a content creator. And to everyone watching the replay, make sure that you click the YouTube description box below so that you can sign up to Temu, make a new account, and be able to get a free gift from Temu. Because Temu actually give people that download the app and make a brand new account a free gift. And it's not just makeup, you know, because I always talk about the palette that I got from Temu. I always talk about the palette that I got from Temu and how amazing the colors are, how it's such ultra quality eyeshadows and stuff like that. But um, but you can get like meal prep containers. You can get like a table. You can pick whatever free gift that you want, and they will send it to you. And also check in the description box below and in the comment section too. After I you know, get done with this live stream, I will be putting a code in the description box below and in the comment section so that you can get a 30% off discount on Temu so that you can really shop like a billionaire, just like they say. And I honestly love Temu so much. And like, I recently, did like a little odd job for a family member, and I have a little bit of money to buy something online. And like, I just been like switching around my Temu basket so much on my computer. Like, there's eye pencils. It's like one pack and then another pack for only $3.76. $3.76 on Temu. And then I seen this Hello Kitty watch. Wait, Kitty? Wait, yeah, okay. I seen this cute Hello Kitty watch on there, and I love it so much because it gives like Y2K vibes. Like, when you would get those really cute watches that are one of a kind. Like, some of y'all might not know because I'm more of like a older Gen Z. Like, I'm 25 years old, but I'm not like 14, 16 like some of y'all. But I remember seeing like cute like a Powerpuff Girl watch from a long time ago, and it's so like it's so like Y2K ish. So like I have that in the basket, and then I have like this portable small steamer. That's that was literally $55.88, and it's literally $5.29. I kind of feel like I'm about to burp. And then I have like some oh yeah, another thing that got on my nerves is that somebody took my eye primer set. I swear to God, somebody took my eye primer set. And let me start with my face primer right here. Um oh yeah, and also to everyone watching this video and to everyone watching the replay, hey y'all, thank you for making it to this far, at least. But make sure that you sign the Google form because I'm an independent recording artist and I would love to have your email and your name. And if you so want to do that, your phone number too, so that I can confidently store it in my Google Forms so that I'll be able to notify y'all whenever I do have a musical event or a tour or anything like that that I want to throw. And I know that closed mouths don't get fed, so I have to shout it out to the rooftop. So y'all sign my Google form so that y'all can be a part of the Candace Charm Society, the Rose Gold Society, which is the name that I called people who subscribe to my Substack newsletter. But I don't know. Like, yeah, Substack is kind of like a different brand, but it's like it's still me though. And y'all also subscribe to my Substack as well because I post exclusive content like newsletters, blog articles, like whole blog articles, and also podcast episodes too. And I love Substack because it's like an anti-social media social media. It reminds me of like Instagram when it was pure and there was no algorithm craziness going on, and like so far the platform is not tainted with ads, and stuff like that. Like, yes, people are selling stuff, but like it's still a pure platform. Okay, I want to make sure this thing is set, but it's still a pure platform. And y'all make sure that y'all follow me on Substack to keep up with me. And if y'all want to see more of me exclusively, as y'all are watching the replay, I'll be putting all my links down below. So anyway, I'm going to get into this makeup. Um, and yeah, I'm just going to kind of like wing it. But what I'm going to be putting on my face is this Bella Terra Mineral Cosmetics Makeup Primer. And it really do have a really satin finish. And this is like a kind of expensive makeup primer that I got a long time ago when I was, employed really. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my face. I really don't have to do this because it's not like I'm preparing to go out. I'm literally just inside right now. And I want to just like practice my eyeshadow because, I've opened up about this a lot of times in my videos. And I talked about how, like, there was a time where I wasn't wearing that much makeup and I was kind of like off grid, like both my phones died at the same time. And plus, okay. Okay, so my internet was acting crazy. Is it still going? Okay, YouTube Live is something that I'm still getting used to. I hope this setup works. Okay. All right, we're here. It's here. Um, I hope this doesn't fall, but yeah. But y'all, I already primed my face with this Bellaterra Mineral Cosmetics face primer, and I forgot how much this cost. I just remember one time I was just like splurging. I was splurging, and I'm going to be using this Fit Me foundation for my face right here. And this foundation is actually a little bit dark. I'm really a 350. I'm a 3. Oh, true. Technical difficulties for real. Y'all, should I start a Amazon thingy so that y'all can gift me a ring light? Let me know in the comment section or in the live right now. Hi, 10 viewers. Okay. Hey, y'all. It's Paula Taylor's here. But, hello, 10 viewers. But, alright. So I'm going to put this foundation on right here. And this is a Fit Me foundation in the color Coconut 355. This is kind of dark on my skin. So I'm going to be mixing this, I think, with this light foundation. And I'm just going to do what it do. Like, I'm going to do what it needs to do, today. And yeah. But yes, y'all, as I was talking, oh, let me say hi to somebody in the chat. Hello, Wal Yin Ho, um, to, to I. Thank you for joining the live stream. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. I don't think it's gonna stay. I don't think this is gonna stay. And I could prop. I could prop. I could move that thing, put that on my tiny thing, but then y'all not gonna see the light. And I'm not live streaming in the daytime, so I gotta work with this. Like, it's already kind of dark. I'm not gonna lie. I was lonely till I see you at the station. And by the way, the song that I'm singing is Mick Jagger's song, Just Another Night, and I'm so obsessed with it. I'm just so re-obsessed with Mick Jagger all over again. Okay. I mean, like, honestly, this is so DIY, but this is real DIY, for real, for real. But the show must go on, and I just want to put this makeup on my face. This used to be my least favorite brush to apply foundation on, but this is, technically speaking, the foundation brush. Like, I used to like stippling my foundation on because it makes your foundation much more full coverage. But then I broke it, and now my camera's leaning to the side. It's about to totally malfunction. I'm not going to be able to live stream today. I'm trying to live stream. Okay. Oh my God, so many technical difficulties. And I'm just honestly curious to know how the actual stream looks when I get done like streaming, doing my makeup and doing what I do, cuz I want to see like how it actually looks. Like cuz I have so many like things happening on this stream so far. My ring light keep on falling and tilting to the side, and then the Wi-Fi went off I think twice. So, I'm very curious to see how it looks and stuff like that. And what I do, y'all, this is like a hack. If you have a Fit Me bottle of foundation, what I do is just rub the rim on my face to help keep the rim clean because this doesn't have a pump to it. And, you know, it comes out like a bottle. So it gets dirty real quick. And that's what I do. Oh, shoot. This is kind of enough foundation. And I'm going to take my glasses off. So how was y'all day today? My day was pretty good. Um, just at home, chilling. Um, and yeah, just doing me, playing in my makeup, studying, and focusing on just things that will move the needle in my life. Um, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. Recently, I was in my bedroom, and then like my younger brother asked me to tweeze his eyebrows, and I was like, "Tweeze your eyebrows." I was like, "Are you aware how you might look?" But he said like, "No, he just wants his eyebrows cleaned up a little bit." And I do my own eyebrows, and I would like to qualify my eyebrows. Well, qualify, but I would like to specify my eyebrows um, as like a soft arch. And my eyebrows are really like a soft arch. And I use tweezers. I use eyebrow trimmers from like a pedicure manicure set that I bought a long time ago. And I love me a good pedicure manicure set because you can't always go to like the beauty salon or to like places like that to get your eyebrows done. Like things are really expensive. Gas is expensive. Um, and everything is really expensive. So a long time ago, I took the time to learn how to actually do my eyebrows, and now I know how to do my eyebrows really, really well. And I can do any type of eyebrow shape that I want. And there was one time where I experimented with like different shapes and stuff like that. But I found out that like the soft arch, what you see right now, is the most flattering eyebrow shape, or either kind of like a straight eyebrow. But for the longest, I did the straight eyebrow thing for the longest because of like Korean culture, because like they like a straight, soft arch, like really really soft arch eyebrow. And honestly, my Korean, like my Korean era, where I was so obsessed with Korean music, makeup, culture, trap music, not just K-pop, that was a moment. That was a moment. And stuff like that really do change your life in a positive way. I'm a positive person. I guess you can say like I've been, I go through my things like literally. Like I had a moment yesterday, but still it was like an overall positive day. And I've always been a positive person. Now let's get this neck because every time like I do my makeup without my glasses, I be thinking that I don't need to get my neck, and then I realize that like girl, like I missed so many spots. it can be kind of difficult, and I am, what is it called? Farsighted because I can see near me pretty clearly. Thank God, because like if I was nearsighted, that would like get on my nerves so bad. Like I have to put on glasses just to look at my phone and hold it. So I'm glad I'm just I'm farsighted and not nearsighted. I really chilled today, and I was just drinking jasmine tea outside. Like I cleaned my patio off really, really nicely, and I drank some jasmine tea, and I made sure to like brew the jasmine tea in like my cute ceramic teapots that my aunt gave me, and I drank jasmine tea in the mug that my mother bought me, and I enjoyed nature. It's so relaxing sitting outside and just like enjoying nature. And then I also was studying like my medical billing and coding notes. Um, and I know some of y'all might be thinking like, okay, is she adding more to the play? Because like not too long ago, I was like, I was on live and like I was just telling y'all what's going on in my life. I was like, I'm burning myself out. I'm burning myself out. And I don't know how to stop. And then y'all said you need to like focus on one thing and you're actually doing a really good thing. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's what I'm doing now. But I thought to myself, like recently when I was like journaling and just like thinking to myself, the other day ago, I was like, Candace, you don't have to crunch it. You don't have to crunch this book. You just need to be consistent because that's a really good skill to get into. And I'm really good at self studying. And like when I lock in, I lock in. When I lock in, I really lock in. So I was like, you don't have to crunch the book because sometimes I can just do too much and then like I like overexhaust myself and then I'm like, I'm just not meant to do nothing in my life. I'm just meant to be a housewife. Like that's how I be feeling sometimes. But but after I journaled and reflected on myself and reflected on my previous crash out about that, I was like, okay, it's not that like bad. I'm doing too much, honestly. And I realized just do a little bit. Like whenever I have free time, like I'm actually a month ahead in content. Right now on YouTube and content and YouTube is like one of the main platforms that I'm trying to grow. YouTube and then TikTok. Everything else is everything else. I still don't know where to place Instagram in my life because um like I don't know. Like I've seen like what people are posting on Instagram and it's not like hard like I have to be everything cuz I know like a lot of people be saying that like you have to look a certain way for Instagram. True, but there is a side of Instagram where people are not overly done up. People are not overly doing it. Like you could just like make funny content, whatever type of content that you do. Oh, look at that. That's like a spot that I didn't blend in that well. Let me see how good this foundation is looking so far. Okay, I put the foundation on my face. Yeah, and y'all see how nice the Fit Me foundation covers. It's dark, but I love me some Fit Me foundation. And I'm just kind of like pressing it into the skin. And I hate that like I kind of like been scratching my face a little bit, and I hate that like my face bruises so fast. Like my face bruise easily. It's like if I dare to pop a pimple, dare to, press into my skin, like try to, you know. TMI, but whatever. Like, I know it's kind of gross, but like, haven't we all done it before? Like, and if you say like you haven't, then like get off my channel because I know you're lying. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, um, yeah, my skin bruised kind of easily, and I kind of have a couple of dark marks, a little bit of discoloration because one night I tried to go to town, especially with wearing makeup. Like, I don't really have the proper makeup remover, so like my makeup wait, what am I saying? Yeah, I have to like just wash it with soap and water and then that's it. Like usually when I do my makeup, I just like put oil on my face and then rub it in and then get a like a warm rag and just wipe it off and that's like what I usually do. Oh, this kind of works as a makeshift concealer. This kind of works as a makeshift concealer. But it definitely is dark. Like, I didn't even realize how dark this foundation was until I just actually realized it. And I'm gonna just try to just blend this out as good as I can. But y'all see that? The definition. Okay, it's not that bad, but, it's not that bad. I just need to blend it out a little bit more. We're playing in makeup, y'all. We're playing in makeup. Um, and I'm doing that because I'm kind of like proud of my cheekbones because I don't know. Is what I'm doing considered looks maxing? Because I've been doing like some facial massages, like and I've been like getting my two fingers like this, and then or putting like sunflower seed oil on my face because that's a really good oil to put on your face, and I just do this over and over and over again, and I'm just really proud of how my cheekbones are looking on camera. I'm proud, and then it pops even more when you put makeup on. And I felt like the hot stuff when I was out and about the other day ago. I had my makeup on. I was watching like a YouTube tutorial about eyeshadow because I'm on Instagram, right? And then sometimes on my other like secret Instagram account, um, I have like a lot of makeup like videos saved. And I like how African people do their makeup. And I know some people might be a little shocked. Some people might disagree a lot. I like how some African people do their makeup. How about that? And I think it's really beautiful. Like I like how they get a dark powder and then they like do this part right here. They blend it out and then they like start doing the eyeshadow look. And I'm going to kind of like explain in a second. But like when I'm doing it. But I like how they do their eyeshadow, how they do their concealer because it looks really doll like. And I remember when I was doing my makeup and playing in it, and I took a picture for my aunt, and I was like, "What do you think about my makeup?" And then she said, "Oh, you look really doll like." Who doesn't want to look like a doll? And I noticed that's kind of like how they do their makeup. Okay, okay, okay. Am I scaring myself, or is it actually looking nice? If you say it looks bad, then I'm blocking you. Like it's as simple as that. And if it doesn't look nice, I'm just gonna like work with this powder, and I'm just gonna try to make it do what it do for real. Okay, no, no, no. This is about the shade of my hand, actually. Like when I look in this mirror right here, I'm like, wait, this actually looks like the shade of my hand. But of course, it's always a different story when I am doing makeup with my glasses versus without my glasses. It's always a different story. And I'm just like loving, the facial curvatures, the facial definition. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah. But how was y'all day, y'all? Talk to me in the comment section. But if not, I'm crazy, so it's easy for me to just like talk to myself. I do it a lot in my diary, so I know how to hold a conversation with myself. Um, Literally be laughing at myself in my diary. I'm like, and I'm like, you know what? Am I crazy? Like, I know I'm not crazy, but like, I'm literally, I literally talk to myself. Okay, this makeup actually looks nice, but like, let me see how it looks on camera. Let me see. Okay, it doesn't look bad. I just kind of have some facial texture, and I love my face. I love my complexion, and I'm constantly getting numbers and rejecting people, so it's all right. And then I'm gonna kind of fix it. Wait, let me kind of like just trying to blend it out the best way I can. It's kind of like this face primer, not face primer. This matte finish Amuse BB cream really is a little too light, but like we can work with anything. I don't know. Is it? Is it not? It actually looks nice. It actually looks very close to my hand color, my skin color, when I actually look in the mirror. So let me not be a criticizer, but I'm gonna just like really work with it with the powder in a second. And I'm gonna just take this on my hand and I'm gonna just get my fingernail and I'm gonna just do that and put it right back in the bottle. And I'm gonna just take the rest of this and just do this and just do this too. Can't you see that? Okay, no, it actually looks nice. It actually looks nice. But of course, we are not done here. Now, since I just did that, I still want to add some concealer to my face. And this is like my good concealer. This is like the concealer that I go out wearing. Um, but I like this concealer. It's called the HD Concealer Long Lasting Full Coverage by Nika K, New York. And I do love Nika K cosmetics a lot. And this is what I got when I was at like the Korean beauty supply store. This also can be used as a foundation, but when you do this, you have to kind of act fast because if it dries, it's kind of hard to blend. And I'm gonna just do this, and then I'm also going to conceal the eyes because concealer helps like the eyeshadow to stick on your eyes when you're doing it. And why not put a little bit of this on my nose? Why not? And I'm gonna go back in with this foundation brush and just work with it. I remember somebody said that you really need to let your concealer dry a little bit. But it really is like whatever that you want to do. Like you don't have to let it dry. It's a I was about to say a conscientious decision, but it's like a decision that you can do. You don't have to, but you can do if you want. I'm gonna try to blend this out. And I like this concealer makes my skin like texture look better. Like can y'all tell? Like yes it's light, but like it makes it look better. Excuse me. I ate nachos, so I'm belching. So when I don't have my eyebrows tweezed, I'm like, oh my god, I need to get this eyebrows done. If you're just feeling like that. And let's get the side of that nose. Oh yeah, did y'all see my post on Instagram and also on TikTok where I talked about like how the Houston wait, should I say it? Why did I just say it? But like um the Texas weather was quite like I'm so like in between like whether I want to start talking about my location or do I want to be quiet because I don't want any stalkers, you know, coming to get me. I have a whole life ahead of me. And that happened before back in the Instagram, back in like my Instagram prime days. Um, but like the Texas weather was really, really kicking my butt. And like I primed my face. I put like that NYX setting spray on my face, but it will not like no setting spray will never be as good as the Crayolan face setting spray. And I know people be saying that like it's only for events, but in Texas humid hot weather, like it's Crayolan or nothing, really. But the setting spray was good, and I remember like when I was buying it, like I was mad because I wanted to get some Crayola setting spray, but it went out of stock, and that's the best setting spray ever. Like you can sweat, and the makeup stays on. It made bad foundation. Like I had a bad foundation. Like it was real cheap. It actually stayed on my face, and I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it on no website, the Crayola setting spray. So I settled with the setting spray that I have, and I think it's from NYX Cosmetics, and it's not as good as the Crayola spray. I'm not gonna lie. And should I do this yet? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. Um, and I'm hungry, hungry for your loving, babe. And I'm thirsty, thirsty for your loving, babe. I was lonely till I met you at the station. Yes, it actually looks really nice. It actually, this makeup is coming together. It's so good how I know how to make cheap makeup work. It's because for a long time, I would beg my mom for the good foundation, and she was like, no. And, I would get like the LA Colors foundation. And I had to just like make it work. And also, when it comes to makeup, like right now, I'm using this Lux Pro powder from JCat Beauty, and it's like a banana powder. And you can find this on Amazon if you want to. And I'm using it like under my eyes and right here. Um, I like a little bit more. And I'm using this brush because I want to get under there. I also have some new brushes too. I just haven't like decided to use it yet on my face. But I feel super good. Like she had me good these days. Like my points, I was able to get a couple of dresses and yeah, a couple of dresses, and I got the Shein Palm. Wait, why am I saying Palm? But the Shein Balm foundation. Like it's not a liquid foundation, but it's a full coverage foundation, and I will be opening up. I will be opening it up soon. And doing a whole YouTube video about it where I open it up I try it out and I talk about stuff. I was just thinking to myself, do you think that I should like just talk about it and just like do my makeup, or should I talk about a different topic like self love or guys or something like that? And then I also do my foundation and like test it out. I just feel like it's more interesting, but then the video might end up being like an hour. And I really try not to make my vlogs like an hour, but like I just be saying so much. Like when I start talking, it's hard for me to shut up. Oh, I'm like, oh my, I be like watching my videos as I'm editing it, and I'm like, oh my god, put on some clothes. I'm like, oh my god, Tandu, get up out the bonnet. And I'm like almost missing my buzz. I'm learning, but I'm just saying. Okay, so as far as foundation, it's done. Um, I guess I can kind of like put this dark powder on my face. I do want to get to the eyes, but I'm just going to put this dark powder on my face and contour like I do. And I'm going to be using this brush right here. It's like a really fluffy brush, but it has like a, it goes this way though. And this is an old reliable brush. I didn't even realize how the paint is stripping off of it. Do y'all see this? The paint is stripping off the brush. And I just now realized it. Like usually I'm just like quick to realize things, but yeah, but I'm just going to be doing this. And then why not blend a little bit up here too? Just blend it all together, make it come together. Because I'm using one foundation that's too light. I'm using one foundation that's too dark, and I'm using one foundation that's too light. And it's good to just use all the products that you have to just make it work. And I liked it. Like I did my makeup and I did a couple of TikToks the other day, and I was like, yes, like I see, the cheekbones, and then like the makeup is even looking better because of the cheekbones. Okay. I was lonely too, not sure what to say. Yeah, it's coming together. Like you really do need some powder, and like you just have to like make it work. Hurting for your loving, babe, and I'm hungry, hungry for your loving, babe, and I'm thirsty. Hello, welcome to the Tandis Express. Okay, but yeah, this is pretty much it for the foundation and the contouring. And also, I have this tinted eye primer from an Ulta Beauty. Like it was like a whole Ulta Beauty eyeshadow blush set, and I just took it out from the set because I'm going to be using some of this eye primer. So I use a blend of like concealer and eye primer, but you can just use either one. I would say if you're going to go for something, let it just be a matte concealer that doesn't have any oil so that your eyeshadow doesn't slip and slide. And I'm just using like a dot of this. And I love myself some clean girl makeup, but like I love doing eyeshadow looks. And I know some people, like some YouTubers, were talking about how they feel kind of uncomfortable doing full glam looks because people aren't doing that. Well, the attention's all on me because I am going to do my makeup how I want to do it. Like, I don't care how anybody feels. Like, I don't care how anybody feels, period. I do what I want usually. Okay. So I also have my Nicka K New York eyeshadow, and this is really old. And I remember when my mother bought this for me and gifted it to me, and I was super happy. And I'm going to be doing something with my palette that I got from Temu, which is extremely beautiful. And let me show y'all how it looks. Every color that a woman wants is in this palette, and I love this palette so much. Um, And then I also have this Nicka K 32, well, really it's about just 30 colors because two of these shadows I dug out and I tried to turn it into like a cream blush one day because I just like thought, this eyeshadow's pretty old. And like when eyeshadows gets old and like I'm stuck on one palette, I just start digging into it because it's like, hey, like, I'm not using it no more really like that. But for today, I don't know what I want to do. Now, I really like the blue colors. I really gravitate towards the blue colors a lot. Um, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos about transition colors and like how to properly blend it in. And like watching a YouTube video actually helped me. Like, because I'm not going to lie, when I did my eye makeup one day, like the video where my makeup was basically melted off except for my eyelashes and my eyeshadow, um, you know, wait, don't let, not me losing my thought, but, yeah, my eyeshadow looked nice. Oh yeah, what I'm trying to say is that it was kind of like a little muddy. Cause I had like this orangey shade, this orangey red, and I had like an actual red, and I over blended them in, and it looked a little muddy. Yes, the cut crease was cut creasing, but watching a YouTube video did help me figure out how to, you know, properly cut the crease and properly blend it in and pack the eyeshadow in so that it looks really nice. So watching a YouTube video and really like um learning all over again like how to do eyeshadow helped a lot. Um and yeah, and I'm just grabbing like my favorite eyeshadow tools. And I should get this blush brush too. I just kind of want to do something colorful. I just kind of want to do something colorful. I was kind of inspired by Rihanna's, good girl gone bad era a little bit. I kind of like yellow, pinky yellow vibes. Pinky yellow vibes. Pink, like the red, pinky yellow. All right, so I'm gonna make a decision now, and I might just put some blue on there. Hell, hell. But But yeah, I'm gonna start with the eye makeup now. And y'all, this is like a dark powder from Zuri Cosmetics, and the shade is in 6801 BF, and it's called Cocoa Bronze. And this was given to me like 5 years ago by my aunt. And I have a lot of brushes in this little Starbucks container right here. And I'm just going to be getting this, and I'm going to be like contouring the inner corner areas. Like, I'm gonna just show y'all what I'm doing because I've seen that this is how a lot of like African YouTubers do it, and I was always like, why do they do that? But I like how it looks. But you just get this part and you just blend it out right here. I'm not like putting it towards the whole eye, but like I'm just blending it out right here. I love how that looks. I love how that looks for some reason. It kind of like helps with the eyeshadow look and make it look really, you know, cute. Y'all will see. I don't know what bone part this is, but like the upper brow bone. And I'm just going to do a little nose contour too. Why not go down the nose? Because, I seen that and I was like, okay, why not, contour the whole nose? But I usually just let my nostrils be. Like, I used to go crazy with the contour. And I think it'll be a really funny video if okay. I think it'll be a really funny video if I actually show y'all how I used to do my makeup when I was 12, when I was just getting started, super obsessed with beauty influencers. Because one time I was like, I'm just not cutting the nostrils down enough. Like, I was like, I'm just not cutting it down. So I would use dark, dark brown on my nose and really contour it. And then I would use black so that it could really look like there's no nose. And then like I remember one time, I was at the carnival with my cousin and them, and she looked at my nose. She was saying, "You're not supposed to contour with black. You're supposed to contour with You're supposed to contour with brown." And she's laughing at that, and I just, I rocked the black nose. You know what I mean? Like the actual black nose, like an actual black nose. I rocked it that day. Yeah, but I like how they do that, and just that it just looks so high definition. Like it gives my eyes depth and character. Um, so I'm gonna start getting real fancy with it. Also, my mother just texted me, so let me just tell her to leave me alone because I'm on live. Like, shut up, mom! Silence from you! You're cut off from talking! Okay, but just kidding. I would never say that in front of her. I would never say that. But, okay, just give me a second. Shut up, mom! Silence from you! You're cut off from speaking! And recently I have been having some fights with my mom, but let's not add drama to the channel. Not my tea. Like, let's not add my tea to the channel. Let's just try to keep it regular. You know what I mean? Because I tried that before and it was not good. But okay. Okay, so I do like this color a lot. What do I want to do? How I want to do it? I'm just going to freestyle. But I need a lighter color and a darker color for my eyes. Make sure they look like transition colors and just go from there. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I think I know what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to get this color right here from my Nika K 32 eyeshadow color palette right here. And I'm going to do what I'm about to do with it, as y'all can see. But I'm getting used to makeup now, and I'm understanding how to actually do it and perfect it. And like sometimes with eyeshadow, you can kind of like do it like this, like so that it looks more like this. But sometimes I kind of like it looking round. already looking kind of cute. It already looks really nice. It looks really already pretty nice. How come we never even dated? You baby. I can't make you love me the right. Can't make you love me the right. Can't make you love me the right. Can't make you love me. And also, y'all, I am now using this color right here on my upper brow bone. And I'm kind of like blending it right there. So that's what we're doing. And you know, although I love makeup, one thing that I really learned is that true beauty is really from the inside. And I'm not trying to be cliche. I'm not trying to be Disney, even though I love me some Disney. But but true beauty is on the inside. Like it's nice to do your makeup and perfect it, but like, you know, true beauty is from the inside. Okay, so basically with this eyes, um, like how it's looking right now, and I think I'm going to take. Do I? Do I? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do it. So I'm going to take this color right here and put it on my lower lid, like my lower eyelid part. Yes, I love when it looks sexy. I love when I look sexy. Yes. Okay. But for this palette, I think I'm done with it. And now I want to move on to my beautiful new palette from Temu. And I want to use this color right here because I haven't really, like, actually really touched this palette. It's like a really nice shimmery dark brown, bronze, champagne, wineish color red. And I'm kind of going to put it like right here. And I'm going to just pack it ever so slightly. And I'm doing this because like I had green eyeshadow on this brush and I have not washed it since. So I don't want it to look like green red champagne. And you're supposed to really pack the color. You're supposed to pack the color. Blend it out just a tiny bit. Yay. It actually is kind of coming together. It's coming together. But you're supposed to pack the color and then blend the edges out. Pack the color and then blend the edges out. But like I was saying earlier today, I just decided to give, reading my medical billing terminology another try because, you know, I was kind of like crashing out because I was not like managing my time that well. And like sometimes like all this is like all new to me, like trying to be a go getter and like do things and stuff like that. But like I decided to go outside and read it. And like the thing is that I did my whole research for this specific skill. And of course, like it's so hard to be focused, especially for me. And like sometimes you have like self-doubt moments where you're like maybe I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And like sometimes you have moments where it's like why should I even try? Let me just blend out the edges. But I realized that I can't be like that to myself. Like, I'm really not even that type of person. It's just that sometimes you have moments where you think like that. So, um, so I got myself straight, figured out how I can stay consistent with this, and I'm just trying to like keep doing it and stuff. So I was like memorizing my notes that I already took in because one day I played the whole Rihanna Loud album one day and I just like studied for hours and I got really burnt out. And then I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm burning myself out until I'm like, snap out of it. You have to do it. Like, you have to. Like, yes, do YouTube and do affiliate marketing and all of that, but you have to. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then yeah, so I was outside and I was like studying it on my phone because I took notes on my Google documents. Just trying to blend the edges out real good. Not actually blend like the whole thing out, but just the edges. And also, I think I'm going to use this dark. I love this color because I have been going for red kind of like colors, but this is like a dark brown. This is like a dark brown with a hint of purple or red right here. And I'm going to be using that color on my eye with the same brush. And let's see how that goes. Because I do want to like smoke it out on the edges a little bit more. But I was sitting outside and I was studying, medical terminology like I told myself I would do. And I brewed myself some jasmine tea. And then my younger brother came inside the apartment and he was like, oh, so you're drinking tea and you're enjoying the outside, you're enjoying nature like you do? And I'm like, yeah, because that's what I like to do. I always like go outside and enjoy myself and stuff. Um, and he ended up joining me. And I love like enjoying nature, being outside, and just relaxing, like looking at the trees, like rustle in the wind, and disconnecting from social media is how I stay balanced and I do this influencer thing. So I was doing that, and plus I was studying. And I did one Pomodoro. It was like 30 minutes of studying, and then 10 minutes, and then a 10-minute break. So I did a 30 minutes, then 10-minute break, and then another 30 minutes, and then a 10-minute break. So it was about like an hour, basically. Um, and just try to blend that out really good because I packed it, but now I gotta blend that mug out. come we never even dated? Give it you, baby. Give it you. No, give it you, no. Give it you, love me. I love listening to that song. Ugh. Somber puts crack in his music. There's crack in Somber's music. I need to make a TikTok. There's crack in Somber's music. He put crack in his music, y'all. Beware. Okay? Beware. There's crack cocaine in How Come We Never Dated. There's a straight up cocaine in there. Beware. Beware of his music. That's what I want to be like. And I know some people don't like Somber. It's so funny when people you wouldn't think be jealous of like things like that. They do be, but let me just say less. You know, but all right. So I did the eyes, but we're not done here because I'm ready to cut my crease, and I'm going to be using a different concealer. Now I cut this concealer open because I want to get the rest of it out. But this concealer is Conceal It from LA Colors. And it's in the lightest color that I can find. The color is CC565 Light. So it's the lightest, palest color that they offer. And I'm going to be getting this brush right here so I can literally paint the cut crease just like I've been seeing in the Instagram videos. Also, to anybody that wants to do a YouTube video, take note of my attitude because there was a troll in the comment section. And I'm not going to repeat what the person was saying, but you see how unbothered I am and how they just leave? You need to have that type of mentality if you want to be a social media influencer. Like, you see how they just leave? When you stay unbothered, let that be a lesson in being unbothered. I would ideally be listening to like Sade and stuff like that while I'm doing this, but YouTube won't actually let me put up this live if I do. So I'm not going to be doing that. And now I'm going to get really fancy here and I'm going to go back into my Nika K palette right here. And I'm going to get this yellow color right here and put it right where I cut my crease. Because like I was saying, I am feeling yellow. I want to like play with the colors, like the bright, bright colors. Look like a pretty black flamingo. Um, you'll see how the colors show up when you do it like this. That's the fun part of doing your makeup. It shows up on camera. Also, I said I would talk about like the Kevin Hart roast too on this live stream. Um, but do I want to talk about that? The question is, do I? And I'm not afraid to. But I just want to talk about me real quickly. Um, and like, yeah, I just like really enjoyed nature and enjoyed like being out, sitting out. And he was like studying Mandarin and doing calligraphy outside. And I love sitting out. Okay, by mistake. Well, we're back. We're back. But I love sitting out on my patio, journaling sometimes. Let's see how it looks if I put this color right here. Because I want to go bright. I want to go bright. And then I want to use this color. Now, I hope this won't be a mistake. A mistake color that I put on this color. And I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm doing. Let's see if this color is a mistake or not. Because I wanted to put a hint of blue somewhere. Like this beautiful color right here. Yes, it actually looks really, really, really sexy. It looks really, really, really nice. It actually looks nice. Okay. It's a little light, but I'm trying to just pack the color in the creasy part. And just kind of like blend that out. Hell yeah. Come a rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come a rude boy, boy, you should get it up. Yeah. Tonight I'ma let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma we can get it on, yeah. Ooh, let me, want, what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want, nah, nah. Come on, rude boy, boy, you should get it up. Come on, rude boy, boy. Okay, but it actually looks nice. Y'all see like the color transitions that I did. But what I did right here, I put this yellow in my inner corner right here. So I put this yellow right here. And then I took this color right here, which is a really pretty color. And then I put it in the middle of my eye. And then I took this color right here, which this is like a really pretty shade of blue. And I put it like at the tail of my cut crease. And now I'm giving, come here, rude boy, boy, you should get it up. I'm ready to just like, you know, pop lock it and drop it on TikTok. I'm just ready to like do my thing. Um, Baby, I ain't feeling, I ain't thinking, no, no, no. I like you trying to move it there. So get it up, time to get it up. You say you a rude boy, show me what you got now. Come here right now. Now. Because that's how I really feel sometimes about guys. I come here right now. Now. That either was funny or it looked really crazy. But and I'm putting some of this yellow under my eye too, because again, I like how one picture of Rihanna, like she had yellow, and it was like a lot of like pink blush, and she had her lips done, you know, beautifully. And then I'm going to take this NYX Jumbo White Pencil, and I'm going to put this in the inner corners of my eye just because. I like that early 2000s bright eye, bushy tail look, because y'all know how we used to do our eye makeup back then. And also, I'm just going to blend that out real quickly. Baby, if I ain't feel it, I ain't faking, no, no, no. I like when you trying to so get it up, trying to get it up. You say you a rude boy, show me what you got now. Come here right now. Take it, baby, baby, take it, love it. Come here, rude boy, boy, you should get it up. Oh. But yeah, that's perfect. So I'm just gonna do this part of my eye and like not take so long. But shit, I got all day. This is why I can't talk and do my makeup, or I will be all day. Okay, but since in this title I did say that I was gonna talk about Kevin Hart, the roast, I am, because it's the talk of the town right now, and a lot of people are talking about it on social media and on a lot of my mutuals are talking about it too, on TikTok, and I just want to like share my 2 cents because I seen it. But let me get this crease though. Let me cut my crease. Okay. Okay. But how I feel about the roast. Now, first of all, I'm a sensitive soul. I do like jokes, and I feel like making light of things can really okay, I missed a drop my concealer, but um making light of things can really brighten up your day and stuff like that. But some people were saying that it wasn't as good and it could have been meaner. And I don't know, like people saying that it really shows your character. You're really a bully. Like you really live for bullying, don't you? You know, when it comes to that, you really live to bully, don't you, Squidward? Like that's how I feel. But I like the roast. It's just kind of like weird because like some people wish that they could have gotten a little bit more raunchier, a little bit more crazier. But we are in all right. But we are in a different type of landscape. I forgot I have to put tissue right here. Like my setup be get out. For real. But y'all stick around if you really like me, stick around for me. But y'all saying that it could have been more raunchier, more political, more just like mean. It really shows your character, Meanie Bobini. Like you're a real mean guy. Like you're a real mean girl if you really think that way. But I thought it was funny, and I was happy and proud that Serena Williams didn't go so deep. Like I was like, okay, girls, keep it classy, and they did. You know, they did keep it classy, and um, I really enjoyed the roast. Sometimes, like the black jokes was kind of like tired for me. Um, but what can I say? Like I enjoyed the roast for what it was. It just feels like comedy. Like it's so crazy how comedy is still alive because it's like a dying art form in this digital landscape. Because it's like one wrong joke that you think is funny, that you think is like edgy, could literally ruin your career. And people don't like to be picked on. And then like you know, I'm on TikTok and I'm seeing a lot of people uncomfortable about some of the offensive jokes that they said on there. And there is this white guy that made a joke about George Floyd. And, you know, I feel like if it wasn't a roast, if Kevin Hart didn't pay him to come to the roast, I don't think he would have actually said it. But he did say it. And I felt uncomfortable too about that, but I knew that it was like comedy for the most part. But of course, like that joke is terrible. Um, and like people, like some people want people to just be mean. Like y'all are crazy. It's like you can't, like you have to be careful with the way that you joke because you wouldn't want one joke to just really, really, really mess up your career. And like the thing is like when it comes to roast, like, tell me what roast in history have ever been safe? What comedy like roast about somebody have ever been actually safe? There has never been a safe roast. But they try to be as safe as they could. You know, they tried to keep it to his height, you know, because Kevin Hart always talk about his height, so they just talk about his height. But like, you know, if you were to say a joke that's a little too far, you know, it can really destroy your career and stuff like that. And and to some of y'all saying that it could have been meaner, like y'all are some bullies, y'all are some cyber bullies. And I hate sometimes that I get made fun of when I call people cyber bullies, but like you are one. You are one if like you think they could have just been even meaner and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, that's how I basically feel about it. I'm happy that Serena Williams kept it classy, like because I was like, don't go low, don't go too low. But because whatever you say, you will be accountable for that. Um, and yeah, she kept it classy, and I was proud of my girl because I love Serena and Venus Williams. Their life and their marriages are goals. And I'm just like a sentimental being. Like I'm just like a sentimental person. Like I don't like to make fun of nobody like that. Like I might have made a joke or two, but like not like that. Like not like that. Not like straight up roasting somebody. And you just don't really want to like roast someone because it's like your career might just be down the toilets. Um, okay, so the eyeshadow is done. And I want to put these eyelashes quickly on. Quickly, quickly, quickly. let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma let it out. Tonight, yeah, we can get it. We can get it on, yeah, baby. You look at what you want, what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want. Nah, nah. Ah, nah. Trying my best not to knock over my tea. Because I'm always knocking over my tea every time I feel. Trying my best. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, wow. Well, I am living and learning because I listen, turned off my phone, and I'm so glad that I want to say that TikTok, but no, I'm so glad that YouTube have a option that I can resume my live. So, cause I was about to crash out a little bit, but I didn't. And I was just like talking about everything. Yeah, I was talking about the Kevin Hart rant, and yeah, I was just talking about like that. Um, I was also a little bit of this blush right here. Wait, blush. Some of this lipstick right here. So we're giving full glam tonight. And I'm going to use this brush right here, which is a tiny little blush brush. And then I'm also going to be using this lighter pink. And I know a lot of black people don't like using this pink, but I really like how this pink look on my cheek. So I'm just going to blend this stuff out really quickly. Get it up, yeah. But I was so pissed off at this camera real quick. Like I thought that my live stream ended. Like this is supposed to be my extra dose of Tandis that I'm trying to bless y'all with. I thought that I messed it up, but like I'm so glad that I saved my live. Like YouTube have an option where you can actually resume if your phone is cut off. And I learned my lesson. Always put a little piece of paper by my phone and put it right there so that I don't like go through nothing like that again. And I literally put powder on my face, but I have no problem blending out the blush, or blending out the lipstick on my cheeks after putting some powder on my face. And now that I did that, and I like how I can see the blush without my glasses on, so the blush is blushing. I'm gonna put that lighter pink on my cheeks too. Oh yeah, and I forgot that I need to go do something for my mom real quick. Oh, this looks so pretty. This looks so pretty. I'm getting better at makeup, y'all. Um, Also, I'm having to deal with this dewy foundation. Like the Fit Me foundation isn't dewy, but this foundation from Muse Cosmetics is. So I'm gonna have to like really powder. Hopefully y'all didn't see the arch in my butt. I'm pretty sure y'all did, cause you're perverts. So yeah, cause you're a pervert actually. And then a little bit on my nose because that's cute to do. And why not put a little bit of this shimmer on my cheek? Because nobody don't do that no more. People used to really put shimmer on their cheeks. Why have society became anti-makeup? Why? Like what's going on with us? What happened to the people that we used to be? And I'm Gen Z. And actually, like if I had a better like lipstick, like this lipstick is good. The shade is on. But if I had like a fuchsia, I would use that because that's the vibe. Yellow, a little hint of blue in the corners of my eyes, and yeah, colors like that. So basically, this makeup look is virtually done, but I'm going to put my eyelashes on, and y'all don't laugh at me, but I washed this thing out from one of my uh, to-go containers, and I washed it out so I can store all my used eyelashes there, so I can just like wash my eyelashes and just put them back on my eyes and stuff like that. So I am I am going to put them back on my eyes, and I just want to do like a little thin line on my eyes with eyeshadow, with black eyeshadow that I have because I don't have eyeliner and I'm just trying to make it work. So, yeah, like that's what I do. And I'm not going to put too much on my eyes so that y'all can see the eyeshadow look. And that's a tip, y'all. If y'all do not have eyeliner, you can always use some black eyeshadow and line your eyes that way with a brush like this. Love it. I'm ready to do this type of makeup all the time. Like a full face. But like I was saying about, wait, I'm sorry, I can't talk yet. I gotta get this line right. Okay, this line is nice enough for me. A nice thin line so that y'all can still see the eyeshadow work that I did. Um, and now I'm going to be using my eyelashes and put them on my eyes again. It's kind of nice actually using your lashes over again because the eyelash is seasoned. Like it's not too much glue on there, and I can just put the glue back on there like some more so it'll stick better to your eyes. Okay, so my internet is completely turning its back on me today. But I literally put my eyelashes on off camera, and I really did put it on as good as I can. But the makeup is done, really. But for the piece of resistance, I'm just going to get some of this cornstarch because I do want my makeup to kind of look matte. I'm going to just put a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot my eyebrows. I actually forgot that. And y'all, I did not put any mascara on because I don't have no mascara. So that's that. What would you be without me? Yeah, what would you be without me? Um, alright. Because I was like, okay, so what am I going to do? Like the eyebrows. The eyebrows. And I really don't need to do much to the eyebrows. It's just that sometimes I just want it to look a little bit stronger. Like my eyebrows look strong, like it's together. It's an eyebrow. But I like it to look even more finished and polished and more really makeupy. Cause I could like leave the house confidently with just how my eyebrows is looking naturally. But I'm just putting a little bit on my eyebrows, a little bit of brown eye pencil. And I don't know what brand this is from. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what brand this is from. Cosmetic Art. It's like a Chinese eye pencil. Like it was like a cheap set. And then my aunt gave it to me because she also loves makeup too. And honestly, I'm just trying to fill in the gaps. What would you be without me? And what would you be without me? Oh, oh. So this is me with the full makeup, the full shebang. Shebang wow. Let me see how this looks with my glasses on. But y'all see how I like did my eyebrows? Um, and I used only a touch of this to really just highlight the brow, like right here. And then I blended it in with my little pinky fingers, and I put some in my inner eyes, and now I'm looking sexy. Try to hide reality. I don't know the lyrics at all. But like I'm in two moods right now. Like I either feel like doing the dirty wine, like Rihanna, and sing "Come a rude boy, boy, you should get it up. Come a rude boy, boy," or I'm feeling like how can I say it? Like Fantasia, um, like that song that she sung. Like, what would you be without me? Like I'm feeling like black womanness right now. I'm just trying to like give you what you see on camera. You know, what would you be without me? Yeah, what would you be? without me? Okay, let's see. What would you be without me? Yeah, without me with Fantasia, Kelly Rowland, Missy Elliott. I'm feeling just like black woman, you know. I'm feeling really in my black womanness right now. The makeup is done. You know, like I'm just feeling like that. But but yeah, we're done with the makeup. And what do y'all think? I feel like I did a really good job with all the products, and I really try to like make do with what I have. And yeah, do y'all see like how it looks like the contour right here with the darker powder, and then just doing the whole eyes, and then we have this. Come here, rude boy, boy, you should get it up. Come here, rude boy, boy. Tonight I'ma let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma let you. Tonight I'ma let you get it up, get it up, get it up, yeah. Tonight I'ma let you be the captain. Tonight I'ma let you know. Tonight I'ma let it on, yeah. We can get it on, yeah. Big and want, what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom. What I want is what you want. Nah, nah. Come here, rude boy, boy, you should give it up. Come here, rude boy, boy. Oh, oh. And I love when the brows are extra on. Like, it's really just crispy, polished, even though it looked good enough to like walk outside. But this is it for the makeup look, and I'll put my glasses on so that I can be able to see. Um, and I'm definitely gonna take a little picture. Let's have a little poofy poof. Cause like it was so crazy. Like I went out the other day, like I was downtown walking around, all that type of stuff. And also, I made a little bit of groceries too because I was like, you know what? I'm by the good grocery store, so I was just like, running errands, and like I tried to do a twist out, and the humidity just freaked my whole twist out. I had an afro. I didn't have a defined twist out, and also it's because that the night before my hair was wet, and I tried to like do it wet, and like twist my hair up really quickly so that I can twist it out and like separate it so that it looks just like, really nice. But the humidity tore it up. I was like, no, no. I should just put it in a bun like this and call it a day. Just be unapologetic about it. You know what I mean? But the makeup is done. But yes, the makeup is done. But what can I say about the what is it? What can I say about the Kevin Hart roast? Yeah, like what I was trying to say before my internet like totally messed up is that like I was trying to talk about like a barnyard meme, a barnyard like scene that I want to mention, like I want to do a little reference, and like if y'all have never watched Barnyard the movie, like the animated farm animals that Nickelodeon did, then y'all wouldn't get it. But like people that wish the roast was meaner, like I want to be like the baby chick and tell you off for a second to be like, you're a meaner. Like, you're a meaner. Like, you're not a meanie, but you're a meaner. And if you don't get it, then you're not with it. Like, this is my platform. You don't actually understand my vibe, so it's whatever. Let's go off my channel anyway. But you're a meaner. Meanie. Like, making a couple of jokes is fine, but, it was already, like, a little runchy. Like the whole roast is already pretty runchy as it is. And That's what I want to say. I feel like listening to some Rihanna right now. Na 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 na, come on, come on. Nah. I like it. Feels so good being bad. Oh. Ain't no way I'm turning back. Oh. The affliction of the feeling makes me want more. Uh, I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the air, I don't care. I love the smell of it. Sex in the songs may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the air, I don't care. I love the smell of it. Six and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Na 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 na, come on, come on, come on. I like it, come on, come on, come on. I like it. S S M M M M S S M M. M M O. I love the feeling. Oh, you turn me on. It's exactly what I've been yearning for. Give it to me strong and meet me in my boudoir. Make my body say ah ah ah. I like it. I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Sex in the air, I don't care. I love the smell of it. Six and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me. Na 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 na, come on, come on, come on. I like it. That's me, manifesting a music video. But I'm pretty much done with this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video of me practicing my makeup. I love doing that stuff. And I hate that my nose is a little runny. Like my nose is never runny. I better not be getting sick. But again, y'all that watched this live stream all the way through, mwah, I appreciate it so much. And also make sure that y'all actually put some of my cover songs, like my cover videos of me singing different songs on my YouTube watch later list because I be posting stuff and put some of my YouTube videos on my watch later list in general so that you can watch it and catch more of me. When I'm not live doing my thing, you can watch my videos that are pre-recorded where I'm just doing all types of funny, YouTubery content creator stuff. And I think I'm funny, so yeah, just put myself out there. So y'all, make sure y'all do that. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and subscribe to my Substack newsletter. Also check out my merch because I do have merch out. And also, again, to people watching it right now while we're live, and to everyone watching the replay of this live stream, make sure that you what is it? Sign up to my Google form. Put your name, your email, and your number there so that I can be able to contact you as an independent recording artist so I can notify y'all when I do throw on a musical event, a tour of some sort, or when I want to share something that I really like personally to y'all through email and through text because yeah, that's what I want to do, and I'm building everything from the ground up. I'm doing things now. I'm my own hype woman. So, anyways, I will catch y'all in the next live stream. I had so much fun. I love all of y'all, and I love the trolls too. Y'all are helping me grow and get paid. So, yeah, I haven't got paid yet, but y'all are helping. Y'all are sure as well helping me though. So I thank you. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.